Hey everybody, it's Tamika. I am back with video number 4 in the Valentine rack idea series. If you haven't checked out the first one, we created this really cute shabby chic box, embellishment box. So that link will be down in the description box below. Video number 2, we made this really cute envelope flip book to house in some embellishments that you want to gift to your recipient. Really cute. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You guys can check out the video if you're interested on how to make one on your own. That is video number 2, and it will be down below as well. Video number 3, we made this really cute treat bags. Absolutely love these. We made 2 of them on video, and then I made 2 off camera and then brought it back and showed you. So really cute way to again house small treats in these really cute fun treat bags that you make on your own. So this video will be down below as well. So I'm still playing with this digital download that I got from AC Digitals. I'll have the link down below in the description box. Yesterday I went and got some of the elements, or printed out some of the elements using my Silhouette Cameo, cut them out so that I can use them on the project today. So it's going to be a cute little crayon box that we're going to make, and I'm going to show you how to make it based on what you need to put in it. This particular project is not going with the other 3 videos to where that's going. Or it might, but I might put something else in it. But today I wanted to show you, I'm making some cute little boxes for Kyla's teachers, and some of her friends will have something different. They may have treat bags, but I wanted to make boxes for the little teachers. So I'm going to use some of the die cuts from this paper collection. So let me show you how I put together the box. So I'm using some elements that I got from my Dollar Tree haul. I'll put that video, everything that I mentioned will be down below. I'm just going to put as mentioned in the video, and then you'll see all the links and the headers. But I picked up these items from the Dollar Tree, and these are going to go in with to Kyla's teachers. So I wanted to show you how to make a box based on what you're wanting to put in it. Okay, so I want to place my items in a way where how I want them to be in the box, so I can get a good quick little measurement as to how they'll be. So let's just say that's going to be, let's put this over here, maybe that right there. Okay, so then I want to measure it. That's where I'm going to have it placed in my box, and so I want to measure it. So measuring it out, I'm going to turn this around a little bit. Okay, let's put these down there. Okay, so they're going to be stacked up on each other. Of course, they're not going to stay right there. So the width of this is about 6. I want to give it a smidge of room, so 6 inches. So we're going to put that. That's the paper that we're going to need. I'm just writing this number down here. So, and then we want it, I think I can condense this a little bit. Maybe stack this on top of here. Yeah, still going to be 6 inches long, but at least I can try to stack some stuff here. That little notebook just doesn't want to stay. There we go. Make it a little bit smaller. So we're going to make this about 4 inches. So it's going to be 4 by 6 or 6 by 4. And then I'm just going to measure the height. That can stay just like that. It's perfect. And then it's about 1.5 inches high. Okay, so that's my base. I'm going to move that off to the side. I might steal a 6-lit in the meantime. But so that's what we're working with, dimensions of 6 by 4 by 1.5. So to create our box, let's see if I can get a marker. Would a marker be better? Maybe. I don't know, my slide. So to create our box, we're going to start out with the bottom, because the bottom has the most components in my opinion. So we got a base of the bottom is 6, that's the bottom, and then we're going to need some flaps to close it. So the flaps are going to be on the side, and we know by our measurements those are going to be 1.5. 1.5 on both sides. That's how wide, not wide, but that's how thick we need the box to be, 1.5 inches. And then we'll need a top to close it, and then a flap over it. So we're going to put another flap to close it. And then again, since that's 1.5, we want a square. Perfect square is 1.5 for the to close it, which is the space in between the top and the bottom. And then for the flap is 1.5. And then we'll need to attach something from the bottom, so that's going to be that flap, which is 1.5. Okay, so for our first cuts, all of these purple lines are going to be score marks. So we're going to add up the box so we can know how to cut our paper. So we have 6, this and this makes 3, so that's 9 plus 1.5. So that's, we're going to be 10.5 by, and then we're going to change it around. So that this is going to be 4 inches wide. 4 inches wide, remember, because our paper is 6 by 4. So we're going to put the 4 here, going this way. So there's going to be 4 plus the 1.5 pieces on each side, which makes it 7. So our first cut is going to be 10.5 by 7, because the 6 is going up and down, and then the 4 is your left and right. Okay, so 10.5 by 7 is our bottom box. Okay, now we have to do the top box. So we're going to cut ourselves another, or draw ourselves another little square. And again, it's really just this inside here. So we're going to do 6, and we'll need to connect this to that. So we're going to put our flaps on the side, which are both what? 1.5 each on each side. Okay, and then we still need it to be, we need a little connection to connect this to that, because we want it to be sturdy. You could just essentially use that, but I'm going to add an extra little flap so it can be double layered. 1.5 is how wide everything is, and that's it. So again, this is the side way. That's going to be 4. So length, we got 6, 7.5, so 7.5, and then turn it this way by 7. 4 plus the 2 halves, 2 1.5s. 7.5 by 7 is our top. And remember, all of these little marks are our score marks. I hope I was on camera. I hope I was on frame. So let's try it out. All right, so I'm going to use, the project today is just going to be really simplistic. It's going to be cute still, but it's just going to be simple, because I have to make 6 of them. So I wanted to make something that's going to be easier. Anyway, so let's try this out. 10.5 by 7 is where we're going to cut our first piece at. 10.5 by 7. Okay. And then we need another piece at 7.5 by 7. So 7.5. Save all your morsels by 7 until we're done with this project, because you may need them. Okay. So those are the 2 pieces. And then while I have my, nope, I'll wait, because I don't want to get confused on my darn self. Okay. I'm going to grab my scoreboard. I'm going to start with this longer piece. On the 10.5 inch side, so that's this top one, it's going to be going this way. This is the way the paper's running. Okay. So on the 10.5 inch side, I'm going to score 1.5, then 1.5 again. We're going to leave a space of 6, and then we're going to score 1.5 again. All right, so we go 1.5, and 1.5 again makes it 3, and then we leave a space of 6, which takes us to 9, and then 9 to 10.5 is 1.5 inches already. So 1.5, 3, and 9, which is exactly what we have. 1.5, 3, and 9 on our paper. So we'll flip it. We'll flip it, which makes it this way. And this way we just need to score 1.5, leave a space of 4, and then 1.5 again. So basically 1.5. We leave a space of 4, which takes us to 5.5. And then 5.5 to 7 is 1.5. But you could have just done 1.5 and then flipped your paper and did 1.5 on that side. So I just like to be difficult. Okay, and then on the 7 by 7 or 7.5 by 7, we'll start out with the 7.5. So we're going to do, based on this sheet, see, 6, 7, 4, 7, the long this way. So we'll start out with a 7. Based on this, 7 is going this way. We got 1.5 on both sides. 1.5, and then 1.5, and then 1.5 at the bottom. All right, that was easy. All right, let's see. Based on our pieces, we're going to, we've already scored, so we're going to cut out, so this is the 7.5 by 7, and then there's 2 little squares at the bottom. Just going to cut those squares out, all the way out, on both sides. Okay, and I'm going to fold it over and score it with my bone folder. Burnish it with my bone folder, all the pieces. You want to get yourself a nice weight cardstock. So that's that one. And then this bigger one, so there's 2 rows at the top and then there's 1 row at the bottom. We're going to, at the bottom, we're going to cut out those squares just like we did the other one. Okay. Right on the score mark, and then we're going to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4 squares on this side. And I got the babiest little scissors right now, taking all day to get up this score mark. All right, 1 more, and that should be the end of our scissor chomping. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my bone folder and crisp these lines. All right. 1 more. Okay. So that's the top, and this is the bottom. Let's just see how that works. Yay! Yay! It works! We got a box. All right. So I'm going to start by, we're going to connect these 2 together. You could have just done one, like take this flap out and then just put this on top, but just for added sturdiness, since we're putting, you know, some things in there that have some weight to it, we want to double this bottom layer up. So I just added hot glue to this, just this bottom flap. And I'm going to connect it with, match it up exactly with the flap on top of it. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to add some glue on the sides of these flaps. And remember, there's a flap up here. We're not messing with that. We're just going to close these together just like this. So I'm going to add some glue to the sides. So I'm going to add glue here, making sure I get all of that, and then this flap on this side. Woo! I get off the edge there. Alright, so then I'm just going to match them up. I'm going to take my bone folder and give that a press. Easy peasy. Cute. And so what I'm going to do is add Velcro to this top. That's what I'm going to do. And that'll stay closed just like that. Nice sturdy box. I'm going to take a piece of the cardstock and I'm going to cut out. So this is 4 by 6 and this is 1.5. So I'm going to cut it just like 1/8 of an inch shorter and be able to mat all these pieces. So I'm going to cut a piece for this and this, a piece for the bottom, a piece for the sides, and the front and back. Using this cardstock, and I'm going to use this Cuttlebug folder, embossing folder called Cross My Heart. So I'm going to cut the papers out to mimic this. You don't have to. You can use pattern paper. You can just do the front, not do the back. But I want to make some nice ones for the teachers, so but simple. So I'm going to cut these out and emboss them, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have all of my embossed pieces. My gosh, they look so nice. Look how crisp that is. I love embossing. I mean, I don't do it as often as I should, but I love it. I'm going to go ahead and add all these little bits with some hot glue to my envelope. Look how cute that is. That's adorable. And then we have this one. So yeah, I'm going to finish layering this and I will be back. You guys will have to sit and watch me do this. Alright, I have all the embossed paper laid on top. Look how cute that is. I love it. It's so neat. This is such a cool box. So cool. Just paper run through texture. It's so cute. It reminds me of like a warm, cozy sweater, like the sweater embossing folder. That's what this reminds me of. It's so nice. Alright, so I'm going to add some Velcro dots to this, and I'm going to add it to the top and put it right here, just like that. Super cute. Alright, now the test is, does the stuff fit in here? So let's check. Alright, I'm going to put them in this bag. Yeah.
Hopefully I get this voice part in. Hi, Mom's channel.
Really?
Okay, bye.
Bye. Alright. Okay, my daughter called like right in the middle of me recording. So I'm going to just layer this in here. Just put it in this clear bag so it'll just be neat. I hope I forgot my placement. Oh, did I have these turned sideways? I think I did, yeah. Okay. And we'll put the 6-lets in here, off to the side. The book on top. Yeah. 6-lets in here. And the ink pen. Okay. Let's get this puppy closed. Cute. Cute little basket of love. Now let's see if it fits. Yay, look. And then I can have a little bit of room left, just a little bit, where I can put some shredded if I want to. Perfect fit. Love it. So cute. I love this box. Alright, moving on, because I can look at the box later. So I have some elements here that I'm going to put on my box. I'm not going to use a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, I want to be simple. So this is the paper from the download, and let's see, I got some vellum here that I'm going to use. Let me find my glue. Alright, this frame, if you remember, it was a die cut out from one of the tree bags from yesterday's video. Save it. Remember I said save all your little bits and morsels, you never know. So today we're just going to put it on some vellum. You can also do like a little shaker if you want to be extra. Do like a little shaker with this. Cut out another piece and make a shaker, a little tag to go on this box. But I'm not, like I said, it's not going to be very dramatic since I have to make a lot. And even embossing, all that paper was a lot, but it wasn't that bad embossing these. What would have been smart is if I would have die cut this out with the die instead of fussy cutting this, but it's okay. It's okay, we're almost done. Whew, mommy. Okay, so that's done. Look how cute that looks though. It's so pretty. Alright, I'm just simply adding a little tag here. I'm going to put a little glue right at the top, right there. Just to kind of hold that in place. Okay. You know what? I can punch a heart. Just I have this sitting here. And I can punch it. I'm going to use this gold paper. Alright. Cute little gold heart. And just kind of layer. Just going to make this little banner piece. I'm going to add some glue to the back of this just so it can stay. And add some glue to this heart. Yeah, and then put this right there. Doesn't need to be there, but it adds a little cute little element. Plus it allows me to put a dimensional on the back of this so it'll stay when we open up the lid, which is what I'm going to do here. So I put a dimensional on the back of that, and then I'm going to put that right there at the top part. It's adorable. And I got these cardboard stickers. They were a gift. They were gifted to me, and they aren't Valentine, but they match. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna put that down there. Cute. All right. How adorable is this box? Super stinking cute. It's super stinking cute. So open it up. You got your goodies in there, or whatever. You can replace this with some other thing. You know what? I just might give this one to, add this one to the little rack, because I just remembered I was doing this for Kyla's teacher, but I'm not gonna put Hello Gorgeous down there. So I'm gonna send this in with the rack. Plus it matches everything else perfectly. So. Alright guys, so hopefully you'll check out the other videos with the other gifts ideas that we created, and then again create this one at home. Super easy, fast, and fun. Like this video if you like it, guys, and let me know what you think. Continue to share. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.